Good morning, kings and queens. Today's nugget comes from BD's Window of Knowledge. I'll be reading to you John chapter 10, starting at verse 14. And it reads, I am the good shepherd. I know my own sheep and they know me. Just as my Father knows me and I know this Father, so I sacrifice my life for the sheep. I have other sheep too that are not in this sheepfold. I must bring them also. They will listen to my voice, and there will be one flock, one shepherd. Verse 17, the Father loves me because I sacrifice my life so I may take it back again. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about this nugget in John chapter 10, starting at verse 14. Verse 14 says, I am the good shepherd, talking about Jesus, talking about he is the one who will keep you in good pastures, the one who will lead and guide you, the one who will make sure that you're always safe. You have to know that who is your shepherd. You have to ask yourself today, who are you following? Who's guiding you? Who's leading you? Who's taking you through your ups and your downs, through your good and your bad, through your tough moments? Who is the one that's doing that? It is Jesus. He is the good shepherd. He's the one that is keeping you. He says, I own my own sheep. I know my own sheep, and they know me. You have to only ask yourself the question, do you know Jesus on today? Do you know him? He knows you. He knows you by your behavior. He knows you by your actions. He knows you by the relationship that you have with him on today. Do you have a relationship with him today? Because if you have the relationship, when you call on him, when you need him, he's coming. It may not be when you want, but it'll be right on time. So he says that I know my own sheep and they know me. He said, just as my Father knows me and I know the Father, so I sacrifice my life for the sheep. He says that his Father knows him. He's talking about the relationship. See, when you have the relationship with him, he will know you. He says, I sacrifice my life for the sheep. He dies for them. He makes sure that they are taken care of. The Father, Jesus Christ, makes sure that the life that you have is one that is pleasing, one that is loving, one that is just, one that is kind, one that is righteous. He died for you so you can have eternal life, so that you can have all the many blessings, the prosperity, the peace, the protection. He died for those things because guess what? The relationship. See, you have to know Jesus on today. I'm saying that you got to get your relationship right with him on today. You have to make sure that you're connected with him. Verse 16 says, I have other sheep too that are not in my sheepfold. I must bring them also. See, because there's some lost sheep out there. There's some ones that may be you on today. You may not know Jesus. You may be lost on today. You may not be connected with him. You might not have the relationship with him. But he says, guess what? You might not be with me right now, but I got to come get you. I got to make sure that you not astray, that you don't fall to the wayside. He don't want those that are lost out here, that don't know him. He don't want you just to fall the wayside. He wants you to be connected as well. So I'm even telling you that if you're a Christian out there, if you're a believer, you're around other people that are not believers, you got to make sure that your relationship is right with Christ. You got to make sure that you're connected so the word is in you, so that your light is one that shines, the one that can bring others to Christ as well. He said, they will listen to my voice, and there will be one flock with one shepherd. We all will come together. It don't matter who we are, black, white, blue, green, yellow, lost, saved, at one time. The whole goal is that we all come together. And last, in verse 17, he said, the Father loves me because I sacrifice my life so I may take it back again. I ask you on the day, does the Father love you? Are you sacrificing? Are you making those sacrifices for Christ on today? Are you doing those things that will be pleasing in his eyesight, that'll exemplify him? Are you being the example? So I say on today, this is the day that the Lord has made, and a day for you to make the sacrifices for Christ. Be blessed on this marvelous Monday.
Hi, I'm Dawn, and I run a company called Jotful. We make one-of-a-kind websites just like these